Hey everyone, just going to run you through today's workout. It's the 161st training session in Afghanistan and the 10th day of squatting every day. So I was feeling pretty beat up. I am trying to cut right now to get pretty close to the 165-pound range. I was 171 today, but when it comes time for cutting, your recovery is going to be less. So even though I'm squatting every day, I'm trying to limit my daily volume. And with that, still, I was pretty beat up, so I just wanted to go for an easy 10 rep max today. And that's some overhead squats you just saw there. I was doing those for my warm-up, and I haven't done overhead squats for a very long time. And I love the overhead squat. It's just very difficult. I think it's a fantastic tool to really set a baseline for an athlete's mobility, flexibility, and their just general athletic performance. And I am absolutely terrible at the overhead squat. And that's the reason why they put it in the functional movement screen for athletes, is so you can determine where they've got imbalances, what joints aren't moving in the proper range of motion, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to continue working on the overhead squat just to help myself out. And I've been flirting with the idea of trying to get a super total. That'd be pretty sweet, but right now my best snatch and clean and jerk is probably not even 300 pounds combined. So that's absolutely terrible. When I get back to the States, maybe I'll work on those. Probably I will work on those to make those numbers a little bit more impressive and kind of build myself as a more well-rounded strength athlete. Not that I'm going to be getting into doing a whole bunch of CrossFit competitions and stuff, but there's definitely some value in having a broad range of capabilities when it comes to your athletic performance. So this is an easy 10 rep max PR for the high bar squat, 275 pounds. On this last squat here, I just sat in the hole, kind of loosened up my hips, was breathing, tried to maintain good core stability, keep my chest up nice and tall. Felt pretty good. And I wanted to push myself on the deadlifts today because it's been 2 or 3 days since I've deadlifted, and so I wanted to get a new 5 rep max today with no belt, and that was going to be 475 today for 5. My prior 5 rep max was 455 for 5, and I did that with a belt, and I think that was before I came to Afghanistan actually. So I hadn't pulled a good 5 rep max for a while. And my legs were really, really sore, especially my quads. So breaking it off the floor was pretty difficult, and my lower back definitely took over the movement. So they're not the best deadlifts, but I think that since I could make it through that kind of strain in a fatigued state, if I were to hit a 5 rep max fresh with a belt, I might be able to get 500. But that's just me probably having my eyes be too big for my capabilities, so to speak. After I did the deadlifts, I put back on the weightlifting shoes and went back to the overhead squat so I can practice this. This is just 55 pounds right here, and you could see how I'm moving, and it's not exactly efficient. My overhead stability is not that great. My torso's not staying as upright as I would like it to, and on some of these the bar was getting way, way behind me, and that's not good for your shoulder health. It's indicative of just poor mobility in general and not being capable of performing that movement at a high skill level, which is of course going to happen when you're a novice with this movement like I am. So I'm going to keep practicing the overhead squat because I do think it's important. I've just put it on the back burner for way, way too long. And all in all, the squatting every day is going pretty well considering I'm cutting. The super total thing, who knows if that will manifest itself. It would be cool to do a weightlifting meet someday. So thanks for watching.